This is a very complicated and multi-layered story. The Constitution is very clear that the time, manner, and place of elections are handled at the state and really realistically at the local jurisdictional level for a lot of administration. What we saw this week was the Trump administration put out an executive order that was really designed, in my view, to leverage the federal government's sort of vast tentacles into funding, law enforcement, and existing laws on the books to essentially try to coerce states into implementing their preferred policies on elections. This executive order would essentially try to direct the Election Assistance Commission, which is a supposedly independent bipartisan agency, to add a documentary proof of U.S. citizenship section to that form. And the only sort of IDs that would be considered documentary proof of citizenship are real IDs, military IDs, passports. There are millions and millions of voters who do not have a passport, who do not have a real ID or a military ID.
As soon as this came out, we talked to some election officials and they were like, we're drawing up the lawsuit as we speak. How is it any different from the way that elections are administered right now?
It would be different in the sense that the Election Assistance Commission and apparently DOGE and presumably Elon Musk would have a very prominent role in essentially reviewing and vetting the state voter rolls that are sent to them. This would essentially put some federal agencies, but ultimately the White House, in charge of vetting and signing off on each state's voter rolls. A lot of experts and election security experts feel like that is a recipe for a really haphazard and sloppy effort that could result in a lot of eligible voters being thrown off voter rolls.